We continue working with the example from the previous lesson, and now I'll show you how to create an arc in Onshape. When it comes to creating arcs, we have several commands available. Select the first command, the 3-point arc. If you hover your cursor over the command and hold it there for a moment, a tooltip window like this will appear. We select this command, indicate the first point, the second point, and then define the radius of the arc. For now, we're just doing this by clicking, and now we specify the radius value. Enter, for example, 40 millimeters here, press Enter, and press the Escape key to cancel the arc drawing command. And now we have this arc. Here, as you can see, we can freely change the position of this arc. And we'll add constraints here, so that this arc lies symmetrically in relation to this line. So we start by applying the Symmetry Constraint. Select the Symmetry Constraint. And indicate this point, and then indicate this line. Okay? I click on the Symmetry Constraint again. And here we can still change the shape of this arc. As you can see, by dragging one point, we can change the shape of this arc. So we need to define another dimension. And we can do this by adding a distance here. I select dimensioning and mark these 2 points to define this dimension. And here I enter 60 millimeters. I press the Escape key. And now by dragging this arc, we can only change the position of the arc up and down. So let's add one more dimension here. Let's add the distance from the center point of the arc. So let's select the dimensioning command, mark this point, and specify the distance here. For example, 25 millimeters. And okay, now we have a fully defined arc. Of course, when it comes to this dimension, we can leave it as it is, but we can also use a different way of dimensioning here. Now I'll delete this dimension. I press the delete key and cancel the dimensioning command. And we can also approach this by creating construction geometry. Select the line drawing command and we'll draw a line from this point to this point, and then a line from this point to this point. Okay, I press the Escape key to cancel the line drawing command. Now I select these 2 lines and choose the construction geometry command so that these geometries become auxiliary lines. Now I select the dimensioning tool, select this line, and here we define the angle between these lines. Here we can specify an angle, for example, 90 degrees, and this way we can dimension the angle of this arc. And based on this arc, we can also create a groove. I cancelled the dimensioning command, select the groove command, and select this arc. And here we specify the width of the groove, for example, 10 millimeters, and click the left mouse button to confirm. And as you can see, we can also create a groove based on an arc. And okay, those were a few basic sketching tools. We'll come back to the sketch later, but for now, let's close the sketch, and based on this sketch, we'll create a solid by extruding it. To do this, we select the area based on which we want to create the solid. In this case, we'll create the solid from this area. We choose the extrusion operation and specify the extrusion height, for example, 25 millimeters, and confirm. And this is how we create a solid based on a sketch if the entire solid is to have a single specified height. In the next lesson, I'll show you another approach. For example, so that in this spot, the pocket is not through but has a specified depth,